So what was the difference for you guys in the second half, do you think?
18 fast break points in the third quarter, I believe it was 8 turnovers, shot selection. Like when you have bad shot selection and shot quality, all of a sudden the floor is unbalanced. They're getting fast break. 18 fast break points in a quarter at 17 or 18. You just can't live with it. We played a decent first half. It wasn't exactly perfect, but we kept ourselves in the ball game. And then, the third quarter is just a jailbreak, and they're getting layups and turning the ball over. You can't live off a steady diet of that. It's just impossible.
You knew they were an elite rebounding team. What were the issues that you guys were dealing with?
We played as big as we can play. We put in Max, Keegan, and Precious together. They're just monsters on the backboard. You could play, I guess, one point guard and 4 power forwards, but that's going to be difficult to score. Probably could have done it because we had a difficult time scoring anyway. But the point is, Keegan is good size at 6'8", 6'9". Precious is a grown man down there, and Max is 7'1", but he's young and working his way. And this is a playoff team. They understand leverage and all the different things. You're going to get a little bit better of a whistle when bumping in certain things. And unfortunately, tonight, the second half did not go as well as we'd like.
With the way Max played, I know you've talked about him a lot lately, including earlier today. Just what do you make of his scoring, and what are the physicality stats speak to how the game went, but what do you think of his game overall?
There were some really good things with him. I want him to make sure that he is really dialed in and taking care of the basketball. They had the one turnover. His ability to do so many different things on the court, speaks some good things going forward. He has good size. He communicates well. Just watching him out there, you can see how with time and repetition, he is going to be a good pro. He just needs that ability to get out there, and you have to get out against your Senguns and your Adams and these guys. It's a must to start to understand the different little aspects of the game. Like when you're running back in transition, where do you start to pick them up at? You can't wait until the free throw line. You got to pick them up as early as possible, and the more you start hitting them and bumping them, it slows them down. It makes them tired. It makes you tired as well. So now he's starting to understand conditioning and why the weight room is important, and all those different little aspects that when you stack them on top of each other start to make a big difference in our league.
With the way his last 3 games have gone, is there any thought yet to inserting him in the starting lineup at least still?
Absolutely. Yeah. It's a definite thought. I thought about it tonight, but chose to go with Drew. It may help Drew. That's he has a role in finding his role and finding his way in that role. We're asking everybody to play up. That's a bit difficult. But even with Max in the starting lineup, you're asking him to play up as well. So I definitely consider it. And going forward, everything's on the table. We're just trying to make sure that our young guys are getting minutes as well. They got out there and. That's a tough team, man. They are built, unfortunately, with Fred going down, but they still have the ability to raise some heck in the West.
Zach and DeMar went scoreless in the second half. Zach in particular, I guess, just what do you need to see from him? Is an aggression thing, or what do you make of?
Yeah, it's for a player like Zach, I thought Debo started. Actually, he was doing his thing there for a second, but it first of all, there's a defensive side of things. Like that's where you lock into the game, but also just like coming off the screens, with force and looking to shoot the basketball and score the basketball. We don't have the the wiggle room to try and work our way into games. It's just, you can't do it. When you come out in that third quarter, we have to be ready to go. Like there was a play that was called, it wasn't ran properly. Like those are the things that we can't do. Like it was on the board, everybody knew it. Like, what are we doing? Those are, little tiny things in the big scheme of things because it's 24 whole minutes, but we don't have that ability to do that. We have to execute at a high level. We have to be prepared to play immediately. When we go out at halftime, but before the game, we have to make sure that we're warm, and it's like electric car. We got to go. There is no lag to what we're doing, and he'll be better. I mean, we know what Zach does, and this has happened before this year, but he's come back and did what he does. So when he's coming off those pin downs and different things, we want him to use his gravity. And the same with Keegan, running plays for Keegan. I had a conversation. It's about the Kings to score. We're running the play for a player, but every player has strengths, and the defense plays to those strengths, which puts them in a position that now either you're able to score or we're able to take advantage based upon your skill set. And those are just things that, as bad as it hurts and doesn't allow you to sleep, you got to go through some of that to get to where it is that we want to go.
You talk about playing with force and coming off screens and defensively. It's not the first time you've said those things, and we're a quarter of the way into the season. Zach's been in the league for a long time. Is there a level of urgency, frustration on your end with him or with anybody else on the team in particular about those aspects?
No, we play to a standard, and some nights you're going to be better than other nights. That's the nature of the game. I mean, it's nothing personal against anybody. We're trying to find combinations. In the first half, we found a combination. They weren't in that combination, but it worked, and we were within a point or so. So, it's basketball, man. Like we have a standard that we want to play to, and you're going to make mistakes. You're not going to get taken out for every mistake. But when there's multiples or it's energy or any of that type of stuff, you're going to get another chance. But we need to get people out there who are going to do those things at a high level, and that's what we're searching for, is a standard for the Sacramento Kings that is way above where we're presently at this moment. Appreciate you guys. Thank you.